Hello, DBA students. This is Dr. Greg Price, and I'm going to share with you about the DBA 670 Capstone course. And what I'm going to show you in this short video is going to be how to prepare for it, the structure of the course, and what to expect in the course. So with that, let's go ahead and begin. So the structure of the capstone, first of all, we have to kind of align it with our specialized study. And I want to be sure that you understand the structure of all of this. So I've got six columns. The first column talks about the introductory course, the DBA 600. If you'll remember back to that, this introduces you to the doctoral expectations. And then there's the business core, and I'm sure that all of you are just basically starting out in the core. You've probably taken a few of these courses thus far, but you're going to learn about the theoretical business foundations with research and application. Some of you may have taken some of the research core courses already. Those are shown on the screen, and here you're going to learn about research, methodology, design, how to conduct a literature review, and putting together a prospectus, which actually guides you into your dissertation. There are the residencies, and you are taking residency 1 right now. So this is where you're going to learn about topic development, problem statement, purpose, methodology, and more where that came from, right? Then you have your then there's the capstone, and the capstone is kind of what I want to talk about in this particular video specifically, but I wanted to kind of build you up on the structure. This is where you're going to have your specialized study kind of guide you towards what you're going to be working on in your capstone. And so what the capstone is, it's a focused 1 to 2 quarter project. Um, Generally, we'd like it to be a 1 quarter, but sometimes these projects are larger and they will take 2 quarters to complete. So they will be aligned with your specialized study courses that you're transferring, that you would transfer in. And then you go into your dissertation, and that's another topic for another day. So with regard to the DBA program and the specialized study, I want to kind of share with you how to move forward through this, right? So if you haven't done this in your DBA 600 class, it's really important to kind of identify those 12 graduate level credits that you're going to transfer in for your specialized study option. And then during your business core, the coursework that I had identified for you, the business core, if you'll recall, it is these courses right here. If you would work on this on your capstone course to look to identify a project that you can do in your capstone, that would be really helpful for you, really get you set up in a nice way. The other part of that is you're going to want to network during your business core courses, and there will be opportunities for you to network in the courses with different businesses in your community, and you might identify, the leaders within the community, so that you can talk with them about maybe doing some kind of a consulting type of project with them. And so then when we get into the DBA 670 course, and that's the gold square there, you will have to approve your specialized study form there in that particular course before you move forward, all right? So it's kind of part of the course. And then you will finish your project. So keep in mind that your specialized study should align with the specialized courses that you're actually transferring in. Okay, then the next slide that I have for you is what is in the DBA 670 Capstone course. And success, well, first of all, it is a 10-week course, 1 credit long. It can move into a second credit or a second course, a second quarter, if you will, if it is one of those projects that takes longer, or let's say you didn't prepare it well enough in advance to come into the first quarter with a strong project that you could work on. Of course, any students that are F1 type students, you have to finish in that 10-week course. So it's important for you to uh, begin developing your network early on in your DBA program. So network, network, network. Identify an organization, work with their leaders, kind of talk to them about different problems that are going on in the company that you might be able to help them solve. Don't make the problem too large, because this is going to be a 10-week course, right? That you need to start and finish and do all the work in between during that 10 weeks. So the major assignments in this particular course, there's two, and it's a very different course than what the other courses that you will be working on in the business core and the research core. Much of the project is up to you. All right. So this is where you're going to be working on your own, but you're going to be communicating with your instructor weekly through the discussion boards by kind of identifying what the challenges are on a week-to-week basis. Just kind of keep your instructor posted. Now, in week 2 of that course, you will have defined your project proposal and the agreement. So you have to have all these different pieces set up, you know, in a very clear way. So for example, some of the things you would have to do in this paper is you would provide a brief background on the chosen client, um, a site supervisor, some leader in the organization that you'll be working with on a week-to-week basis. You're going to identify a challenge that the organization is experiencing, and you're going to narrow the discussion to a specific problem that you will address in the project. Uh, you will create a problem statement, a purpose statement, kind of the research, like a single research question or two, define a methodology, a design, how you're going to collect data, how you're going to kind of move through the project. You're going to create, and this is really important here, you're going to create a Gantt chart on what each of the weeks in this course is going to look like. And this is going to be the guide for you to really understand how you're going to move forward through the course so that you can finish. And these are the things that your instructor and you are going to kind of keep an eye on to make sure that you're moving through the course the way that you need to move through the course to finish. And then, of course, as you work through the entirety of the course, you're going to be putting together your project. You're going to have a paper that's due at the very end, and you're going to present the findings in an oral sort of manner with a slide presentation, very much similar to what I'm doing right here. And that is pretty much it. Just a little bit about what some of the project categories are, or even some of the DBA goals that students in the past have shared with us. So there has been cultural leadership projects, philanthropy type projects. There was actually an Army process efficiencies kind of a project. And in the entrepreneurial space, there was a construction efficiency, international finance, and an international e-commerce project. And in the corporate space, there was a training program. Now, I know some of you, probably 25%, 30% of you, have an interest in moving your knowledge space that you have in your work world as a move it into a professorship, and that's a goal for many DBA students. So that's it. Thanks for listening, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.